Okay, good afternoon. This is Rick Solomon here. Rick Solomon Plumbing, 310-836-1437. Today is 9/24/2012, a nice, bright, hot Monday afternoon. We're at 1834 and a half, or 1834?
1834, Michigan.
Michigan, 1834, Michigan. We're inside of our main sewer, which...
This is the E and F side.
The E and F, yes. Okay, which would be kind of the west side of the property. We're in a total of 47 feet. Let's get rid of some of these graphics here, only because we don't need necessarily all the graphics. Anyways, 47 feet. We've got a pretty good break in the line. Now, my impression, I've already located this. This puts us right underneath the light pole, which is just to the northwest of us at the sidewalk. Okay. And it's ironic because it's only about 3 feet deep. I got a feeling that this street was widened. These light poles are, of course, much newer to the neighborhood than original. You know, at least the design of them. These are not, you know, 1940s, 1950s light poles. So my gut feeling is that this sewer is running to the parkway and then makes a west-hand turn towards the alleyway, which seems to be where the city main is. So right now at 47 feet, 46, 47, we are right there at the light pole, and I can't get past it. The pipe is broken, and of course we've got roots coming in, but it puts us right underneath that light pole. I put some green paint, so I got a feeling that that's it. Now, bottom of pipe is at top right-hand corner. This is not a self-leveling camera. It's right at the top right around 1 o'clock on your screen, which puts 12 o'clock, or puts top of pipe pretty much opposite bottom left-hand corner, okay? And that's where most of the break is going on. So most likely when they bored for their concrete footing for that, or the pier, whatever they use for that light pole, they bored right through it and stopped, and that was it. Okay, so I got a feeling this is going to go back to whatever city contractor put this in. Now we can't get beyond this point here just because my camera is kind of hung up in there. We'll pull back and we'll start looking at some of the other things as we pull back. We went ahead and jetted just to wash out some of this pipe. At about the 24-foot mark, we had some pretty decent roots. Okay, this is clay pipe. It's running what appears to be parallel with the parkway, right in the parkway, which would kind of tell me that this parkway has been widened. Okay, normally you wouldn't have a sewer running in the parkway. It'd be running perpendicular out through into the street. Okay, we've got a little bit of a deflection offset here at 35 foot. Of course, with ficus trees like that, and it's not a very deep pipe. I can see why. That's why we're holding a little bit of water right now, just because of that deflection at the 34, 35 foot mark. Okay, as we pull back slightly, you'll see we're back. Now we're upside down. Keep in mind that it is upside down. This is where your roots were. This is right where it's making that turn at the 24 foot mark. Let me get my camera all stuffed back in the case here. Okay, so this is where we had some pretty heavy roots, okay, that we couldn't get through, and you can see a break in the pipe. Now, of course, it's only a couple of feet deep there at the 24 foot mark. We've got a green flag right there at the parkway sidewalk. So you've got that ficus tree right there that's a mess, and you've got, of course, pipes that have been moved all over the place because of that ficus tree. Okay, there we go. We got the camera past it, but you can see right at that mark where we put at the parkway sidewalk, it's got a lot of deflection there because of the shallowness of the pipe in comparison to that huge ficus that's sitting right on top of the pipe. Okay, so that is an issue there, major issue at the light pole, and of course, who knows beyond that. I would think it runs about another 40 to 50 feet to where it gets into the alleyway, what appears to be the city main. Okay, and here's a little bit of leftover root right there at 22. We're not too concerned about that because there's a lot of other good problems going on. Small offset here on this clay, and this is where it turns into plastic. Right around the 17 foot mark, it looks like it transitioned to plastic. And then right around here, at about the 7 foot mark, Looks like they made a connection, a banded connection that just didn't get compacted properly, and that's the band that we see sitting there. Bottom of pipe is about 7 o'clock on your screen. Okay, that's why you've got some standing water, but that looks like a mission type of band that failed as the pipe slipped. Okay, so Stephen, we got that marked in the lawn. It's a couple of feet deep, about 2.5 feet deep because of the height of the lawn here. Believe it or not, it's actually shallower at the parkway because of the slope. Okay, and as we pull back up through what appears to be a 4x3 ABS santee, which is interesting that they'd only put a 3-inch riser. And we pull out, and that's where we're at. We're in front of the building. Let me clean up the lens a little bit. Right there are the gas meters for E and F, and we just pan straight down, and you can see really clean out in the lawn. Okay, so that pretty much concludes it. Definitely issues right at the 24-foot mark, but the more serious one is right underneath the light pole for street lighting, okay, at about the 48, 49-foot mark. Thank you.